Hello viewers, this is my 2001 Peugeot 106. It's got 1124cc and it's literally a piece of That's why I will transform it into a camper right now. Let's get to it. For the actual camper solution, skip to 5:22. So we are gonna buy another 106 because we can't live with one, we need two.
One is broken down at the moment, so we need a spare one.
Buy a new one.
Yeah.
We just leave it behind and buy a new one.
You are pretty good at dinging off, right?
The bargain. It's on the website for 475. Let's see what we will end up with.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Yes, ik niet. You guys may be thinking, dude, this thing is way too small to make a decent camper out of. And you are probably right, to be honest. But herein lies the challenge. Normally people buy things like these and these, like big, huge, strong motorhomes, or vans at least, to make a motorhome out of. But I think with a bit of ingenuity, we can make something great out of this tiny thing. And believe me, this thing is small. You wouldn't get a much smaller hatchback. And the price was small as well. I paid exactly 350 euros for this. That is not a lot. I'm surprised it even rides still. Also, almost everything works. At least everything that's required to pass the Dutch MOT, so that is great. Of course, for you American viewers, we got a manual gearbox, as is normal here in Europe. And it doesn't come with a lot of extras. This thing doesn't even have air conditioning, so it will be hot when I drive out in summer. The windows are not electric, the mirrors are not electric. There is nothing that is electric in here basically, except for the fan that blows hot air into my face. The last owner installed some LED strips and I routed them so that you can switch them on with this switch. I don't smoke anyway. I do want to be able to take people with me in this car still. So I would have to make something that transforms into a camper really easily. But I don't want to take ages to set my camper up. It's gonna be a challenge and a half. I think I've done enough talking. Let us actually get into this conversion. Roll the footage. The construction that I started on for me to comfortably sleep in my car was great and all, but all of a sudden a +1 happened. This meant that I not only had to have enough space for 2 people in driving mode, but also have space for 2 persons in sleeping mode. This made stuff harder. Before we go any further, I would like to introduce you to a segment I like to call Will It Tick or Will It Talk? Car Myth Edition. I have seen videos of this so many times, we just need to know if it's a hoax or not. People are putting hot glue sticks to their dented car and with a bit of pulling they seem to get rid of the dent entirely. But doesn't the paint suffer doing this? Let's try this out. Guys, as you can see there is a little bit of a dent here. We are now gonna proceed to de-dent this dent. Therefore increase the value of this car by 255 euros. Let's do that. In my books, this is an absolute win. It worked absolutely freaking perfectly. There wasn't a single sign of paint damage either. Let's move on to the next myth. If you have been on the internet at all, you'll know that there's a heap of satisfying videos, including ones where people restore the color on their plastic strips on cars with fire. Does this actually work? Short and simple, that works absolutely amazing. It turns out that TikTok is the very best place to go when it comes to academic and truthful information transmission on a global network. But hold on, what was that sound? That is a leaking exhaust. To make absolutely sure we indeed were having a leaking exhaust and damper, we decided to take the car for a spin. After careful assessment, we concluded that indeed the exhaust must have broken off. That does in retrospect indeed explain the scraping noises we heard earlier and the sparks we saw behind us. We have to fix this quickly. Please stay tuned for the camper conversion coming up after this short fix. Guys, come on, you know we have to aim for 10-minute videos. That looks amazing again. Will not break anymore. It's finally time to show you how to convert any hatchback into a camper using this easy system. Alright, so that's pretty cool and all, but the question remains, how do you sleep in the hatchback, yeah? I'll show you, come with me. As you know, a hatchback is really short. I'm a bit taller than 1 meter from here to here. Even without the rear seats, it's way too short. We need to gain more space. This hatchback has the option to fold the seat forward because there's no rear doors. So that's really good. So theoretically, there's this tiny bit more space to lie in. Soon I realized it's just one thing we need for this project to succeed. It is this. These two chests will make the difference between an epic holiday and a disaster. I'll show you how. So these two are folded away and I will now proceed to build the sleeping floor. And that's really easy. I'm just using these chests. Take them a bit forward and simply fit them in here. I'll do the same to that. So, there we go. And these chests are not just chests to extend the rear, they are also actually chests to store clothes and stuff. So they're multifunctional, yeah? Next up is the actual bed. So we just bought this roll of noppenfolie. You can just extend this in that direction and roll it up all the way. So as you can see right now, you have a comfortable bed. Well, there's some shit in the way, but you can see how this is a bed. Alright, so that's all you need to actually sleep in your hatchback. All there's left to do now is to jump in and sleep. So, good night. You know, there's actually enough space for two. So, come in, join the chillness in the car. One thing I want to highlight is this. So, if I want to grab something from the chest, I can just pull this back and access her easily. I can just literally access anything now. What if I want to brush my teeth? Boom! Teeth brush. You don't know. So that's super easy. Also we've got curtains, obviously. We just attach them to here, to this one and to the front handle. Something on the back and in the front, obviously that's easy. You can figure that out yourself. I built this custom ceiling with integrated RGB LEDs so it can sparkle some stars at night. So. Also, you don't want to be eaten by mosquitoes, so what do we do to prevent exactly that? Well, I will show you. The anti-mosquito thing, and you grab these magnets and you slap them on like this. Just grab a bunch of more of them and you just stick away, you know? Put all these on the board. So this way you can open the window, but you won't open the door to mosquitoes, I mean. Perfect. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to grab your +1 and start a journey of a lifetime. This proves that mobile traveling doesn't have to be expensive and that the threshold to get into it is merely a question of wanting it bad enough. This build cost us around 400 euros in total. With the current gas prices, the gas itself is more expensive than the car. It was time to get in the car and leave. I wish you all a journey like this, discovering new places with people you love. What more could you wish for? More buildy content coming soon though, I promise. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, would help me out tremendously. See you in the next video.